So this one just happened this morning. It was pretty neat. I was having a bad dream, right? And in this dream, I was a girl who was kind of being mind controlled, or like her body was being controlled, but she was still aware of what was going on, and I was her. And in the context of the dream, I, the girl, was being controlled by like some kind of demon, and the demon was having me walk toward an open book and read some of it, and it seemed like some kind of incantation or something to summon the demon into the corporeal realm, as it were. And so I could feel my body being controlled. Like I could feel what it was doing, but I wasn't controlling it, right? And as I started reading that book that he was having me read, I became lucid because that was a little too weird to be real, right? And so I like started taking control of myself again. And I closed the book, and on the wall in front of the book was a mirror, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was still the girl, and I was still kind of fighting for control. Like I would be able to move myself, but he was trying to move me back to the book, so it was like a struggle. But I was able to control it for the most part. And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was the girl, and my facial expression, well, I was having trouble standing, right, because of the struggle of between me and the supposed demon controlling my body. And on top of that, my facial expression was also being struggling between my control and the demon's control. So you would see my facial, well, I would see my facial expression in the mirror, and then my facial expression would turn into like a demonic grin, like a smile, but like, heh. And after a while of trying to control my face, I decided to just punch the mirror and then walk away. So I'm walking away, and I now have more control over my body. I have most control over my body. And I walk away, and I leave the room, and as I open the door, I'm kind of worried about there being some scary monsters or something on the other side. And because I'm worried about that and I'm thinking about that, it kind of made it happen. So I opened the door and there were some weird monsters, right? Oh, and on the other side of the door where the weird monsters were was a corridor, like a hotel room corridor. A hotel corridor. And these two monsters were kind of hunched over on the floor like eating something, like a dead rat or something. Um, and so I did my method that I use whenever I encounter something scary in a lucid dream, which is I chased it, or them in this case. I chased them. And as I started chasing them, they kind of fled into the nearby rooms. So they were gone. And then I saw some windows to the left-hand side. On the right side of the wall was where the doors were, and that's where the monsters went into. And on the left side were windows. And so I was still running because I had been chasing the monsters, right? And while I had this momentum, I kind of used it to burst through the window. So I kind of like, bursted through the window Superman style, and I started flying Superman style. It was nighttime. And trying to less scary. So what I tried to do was visualize it being sunny, right? But again, this was not a prepared or, planned lucid dream, so I didn't have my dream mask on. And so I didn't have much control of the dream at all. I mean, I had some, right? But not as much as when I have the sleep mask on and the sunlight isn't trying to wake me up, right? Anyways, so I wasn't able to make it sunny. And as well as that, the dream started fading. And all I could see was I was now flying through a void. And that, further in that direction, the only thing in the void was a door that was open. And it led into another creepy room. I was like, no, I don't want another creepy room. I want it to be sunny. So I flew, I changed directions to get away from that door. And as I did, I started waking up. But this was too early in my sleep for me to be able to wake up because my body wasn't ready to wake up. It still needed rest. So I woke up for a little bit. I opened my eyes and I tried to move, but I was still in sleep paralysis. I struggled to, move my body. I kind of inadvertently re-entered a dream, but this was just a dream version of the same room I was in and the same bed I was in. But in this dream, I was now able to move a little bit. I was like very sluggish and lethargic, trying to, move. And so I started being able to move my arm, first of all. And I gain more and more movement as time goes on. At first, I can barely move my arm, but eventually, I'm able to push myself out of the bed and fall onto the floor. And now I have enough control to kind of land on my hands and knees, but not really enough control to stand up yet. I'm still very lethargic. And then the mattress falls down on me, and that should have been a clue to the fact that I was now in a dream again. But I don't know. I guess I was actually getting out of the bed very lethargically. So yeah, at this point, I guess technically I'm no longer lucid, right? But this part is still interesting, I think, so I'm gonna tell it. So too bad. So the mattress falls down on me, and I'm like, well, shit. But I'm able to stand up with the mattress on top of me, but I don't have enough strength to push the mattress off of me and, walk. So I'm kind of holding on to the wall, keeping my balance on the wall, and, using that to help me stand up with the weight of the mattress on top of me. And so I'm kind of inching to the left along the wall while simultaneously trying to scoot the mattress off of my back. And becoming less and less lethargic as this happens. Oh, also, another reason that I should have realized that I was still in a dream. When I fell down onto the floor initially on my hands and knees, I didn't feel pain. I just felt very numb on my skin. Like when you go to the dentist and he numbs your cheek, right? You feel super numb, but not that numb. Like I could still feel. It was just very numb feeling. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm inching to the left on the wall, holding onto the wall as my balance and stuff, trying to knock the mattress off of me. And I try to stand up, I think, but I'm still not strong enough to do it, so I kind of fall back down. Not all the way down, but my hands and my arm, they fall onto this thing. That's a wall unit air conditioner. So I kind of land on it a little bit. And again, I noticed that it didn't hurt. I didn't feel any pain. I just felt numb. And so I inch a little bit more to the left. And now I have enough strength to kind of, push off the mattress. But then I wake up for real. And I'm like, oh, now I'm awake, I guess. And yeah, that's what happened. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, another unsuccessful one without a bunch of control. Man, I have so many random lucid dreams that I don't even plan for that it's very easy to make a lucid dream log every week without actually having a planned one. And I want to have a planned one so that I can actually have control and do things that I want to do. Well, I'm still trying to catch up to the schedule that I was on. I don't know how many weeks I missed. I either missed 2 weeks or 3. No, I think I missed 2 weeks. I was able to do the lucid dream log on that 3rd week, and another one making up for the 2nd week that I missed. And this would be the 2nd one that I made this week, which means one for this week and one for the 1st week that I missed. If my calculations are correct, that I've done without a calculator, then this would be me catching up. But anyways, until I catch up, I guess it's fine for me to keep making lucid dream logs of the unplanned lucid dreams, because at least they're still lucid dream logs, right? So yeah, but I will make sure to see if I'm caught up yet or not. And if I am caught up, then by next week, I will try to have a planned one. And if I still haven't, or if I had it too late in the week and it's going to take too long for the editing to be finished, then I guess I can make another log of an unplanned one for that week. But I do want to have a planned one next week, and I want to do cool things. So yeah, that's the plan. So stay tuned, and peace out.